Today, people, today I'm gonna show you how I did my solutions in Microsoft Excel. So far, so good. We've already done part C. Di ba remember yung part C ay yung tungkol sa compound interest? Na naman yung solutions ko tungkol sa compound interest. They're all, wait lang never mind. They're all right over here. So, yung solution sheet ko tungkol sa compound interest ay nandito. Di ba remember ito yung compound interest na ginawa ko last time in our previous video? Now, for a few minutes, I just want to show you how I got those answers. Okay? So, ito yung ginawa ko sa Microsoft Excel. So, this one, I got the answer of this 6,000 because I just this one. So, this one, applying the, the maturity value. So, therefore, 1 plus the C32, which is 0.07, raised to the 4th power because it's the time, and then times B32. And that's the answer. And then subtract to get the interest. Diba? So, very fast lang yun. Next, number 2. Your answer, your principal is supposed to be 58,383.9. Ito yun. So, yan. That is being raised to the 10th power, diba? So, 1 plus 0.33 raised to the 10th power. And then, di ba remember, ito yung ginawa ko. So, this is your future value. And then, you divide it by the answer that you get. So, yan. For the third answer, we're supposed to get the rate. And the rate is supposed to be 6.6%. Here's how I did it. Ito yung solution na ginawa ko step by step. First, I got the 1.47 because of this. The future value divided by the present value. Nakita mo yung naka-highlight? That's the one that I did, di ba? So, yan. And therefore, it gives me this. Tapos, yung 1.06, that's the answer that I get from this answer here, naka-blue, raising it to the 1/6 power. Because we don't have the root, that's why I raised that to the 1/6 power. So, yan. We get 1.066. Then this one, we subtracted by 1, just like what I did there. And then last step, because to remember, I have to multiply that by 100. So, therefore, to convert that into percent. So, yan. Next, number 4, our goal is to solve for the time and the amount. And this is already direct. Ito yung ginawa ko. So, di ba remember ito yung future value? Di ba remember 1 plus the C35 divided by 4. Pero that's supposed to be in parentheses. And then it simplifies, and then we add it by 1, then raise it to the 32 power because it's compounded quarterly in 8 years. And then multiplied by the principal of 16,000, we're supposed to get this answer. Subtracting it to give you this answer. Okay? Next, for number 5, our principal that we're supposed to get is 122,340.4. To see what I mean, ito yung ginawa ko. First, I got this 0.015 because of this. Because, diba remember, this is the rate divided by the time, diba? To solve for the rate in conversion per amount. Because the converting is bi-monthly. That's why I divide by 6. And then this one, I add 1. Because that's the next step that we're going to do. Diba? And then this one, I raise it to the t power. Which is 48 because 96 months is worth 8 years. Diba? And then this one, divide. The future value divided by my answer. So ito yung future value. Ito yung sagot na kinuha ko. And that's supposed to be my principal. So therefore, ito yung principal ko. So number 26, ang goal namin ay solve yung rate. So how was I able to solve for the rate? Ganito kasi yun. To solve for the rate, ito yung ginawa ko. First, di ba remember this one, future value divided by the present value, which is G37 that you see here, divided by B37 that you see there. Then you raise that to the 15th root because diba remember why short T15? Because of 90 months which is converted to 7.5 years, and then the compounding period is semi-annually. So raise that to the to run over 15 power. And then whatever answer I get, diba remember this one first, then raise it, and then minus 1 because you're going to get the rate. And then, diba remember the last step is to multiply by 2. At yun nga dapat yung sagot. The sagot supposed to be 0.489%. Diba? For number 7, our answer that we're supposed to get is 8.1 years. How did I get that? Ganito kasi yun. First, ang ginawa ko, di ba remember, I did present value divided by the future value. Future value divided by the present value. Di ba? So, you know already what to do here. 320,000 divided by 300,000. And then, this one, I did this one, ano yun? 0.08 divided plus 1 plus 0.08, which is its answer, di ba? So, the log that I take here, this is log of base. Di ba remember, to divide, we do this. Log of base, and then, di ba remember, that is the base and number. So, yung 1.008, that's the base. And then the 16 divided by 15, that is the argument that you want to take the log of. And you're supposed to get this answer of 8.01. So, yun nga, that's supposed to be the right answer. Or, if you were to apply the change of base method, you can do log 10 in your calculator, log 10, then type this one. 320 divided by this one. You're supposed to get this. That is the present value. Tapos, log 10 of 1 plus entire thing. 0.385 divided by 4. Diba? And you're supposed to come up with an answer. And then this one, divide by this one to give you this. And then this one. Yeah, wait pala. This is not supposed to be 4. That's supposed to be 1, diba? 1 pala yan. Di siya 4. So, there's no compounding period. So, dapat supposed to be 1.08 pala. So, yan. And then, whatever answer we get, we divide them both. Dividing both sides, tama, we're supposed to get the same answer. Yun lang. And then, for number 8, dapat we're supposed to get, ano yun? 62,000, you're supposed to get the answer of 1.17 years. How did I get that? First, di ba remember ang sabi ko, we take the log of the future value divided by the, ano yun? The P. And that's the 1, di ba? Taking the future value, divide by the present value. And we get this answer, 1.045. And then the 1.009, that is doing the formula. Di ba? 1 plus this one, then divide by 4. And you're supposed to get this. Then this one, I just divide using the log base 10. So, log base 10 of 37, log base 10 of L37, which is this one, divide by log base 10 of 38, which is this one. And then further dividing it by 4, so that I can get 1.16. Then going here is I take the log of that base. Log of that number and the base, which is, ano yun? This one. So, ito yung number, present value divided by the future value. Future value divided by the present value palagi naka-blue. Tapos yung naka-red, that is the, ano yun? The base that I get. That is the, ano yun? I1 plus the I. Diba? And then from there, I divide by 4. So that I can get the answer, diba? So therefore, that's my answer, dividing whatever answer I get here when I take the log of both sides and then dividing it by 4. Diba? And you still get the same answer. Next, for number 9, this one, I've computed for the number of days. Dapat we're supposed to get 554 days in the exact interest. This is exact. Diba? Exacto. And then this one is ordinary. Diba? So yun, to get the exact interest, diba remember first, I computed for the number of days. And diba remember, they said, for exact interest, dapat that's supposed to be, ano yun? 545, 54 days kapag exact interest. And to get the exact interest, ito yung ginawa ko. So, di ba remember it says here from June 30, 2018. And that's 1. So, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January until January 4, 2020. That's 4. So, therefore, that's equivalent to 554 days. And then this one, I just apply the formula to get the future value. But because my time unit is in days, therefore, I need to convert that to months. So, I have to use my time and divide by the principal, by the number of days in conversion. And therefore, I should get this amount, diba? And therefore, subtracting to get the interest, which is this guy. Pero kapag ordinary interest, ito yun. So 1 plus 30 times 18 because there are 18 months. And then plus 4 days to give me 545. Then multiplying that and then divide by 360. So yan. That's what I get. And then the last one is this one. In the last one, I was supposed to get a rate of 0.002 or shift the decimal place 2 places. That's supposed to be 0.28%. Diba? Here's how I did it. So, ang ginawa ko, this is the present value. Future value pala divide by the present value. And I'm supposed to get this answer. And then this one, I raised that to the 2 times the E44 power. Diba? Because I'm taking the root, diba? So, yan. And then this one, minus 1, and then times 2. But that's not the right answer. So, I tried again, and I tried it this way. So, I raised that to the 73 divided by 542 power. That's the thing that I get, diba? When I divide, diba? So, yun. And therefore, my answer is this one, 1.001. And then this one, subtracting 1, and then multiplying by 2. Then shift the decimal place 2 places to the right. That should be my answer. Okay? And that's my solution sheet in the part C.